Louisiana consistently ranks top tier for violent crime, with a homicide rate triple the national average of America.
Back-to-back shootings rattle the St. Roque neighborhood.
Now, New Orleans police are investigating a triple homicide.
But that doesn't match what we've heard about the birthplace of jazz, Creole food, and some of the best parties on earth. We have arrived here in New Orleans, Louisiana, the first time ever that either of us have visited this state, and what better place to try some iconic food than right here in the center of New Orleans.
When it comes to the US, New Orleans has to be one of the most culturally significant cities in the entire country. Think gumbo, beignets, Mardi Gras, Bourbon Street, it's all here, and we're gonna find all of it. And you're coming along for the ride. As always, we're gonna be going to viral spots, we're gonna be going to local spots and speaking to locals and finding out where they like to go, and we're gonna be trying to find some affordable spots as well in this increasingly expensive country. The first stop on any trip to New Orleans has to be to get some signature beignets. If you don't know what beignets are, they're a little kind of like donut thing covered in sugar icing, and they were brought over by the French in the 18th century and now are a staple part of New Orleans. So we're here at Café Du Monde, which is by far the most viral spot in the whole city to get beignets. Apparently they're delicious, and out front they always have jazz playing, which is really just quintessential of New Orleans. So we're gonna go inside right now and we're gonna get some and we're gonna review.
Okay, we are in. It's choose your own seat, free for all, and it's packed in here. There's also icing sugar absolutely everywhere, like all over the floor, all over the seats. Soon to be all over Jordan when he eats these. I'm excited.
I like it when a place is like, listen, we do this one thing and we do it well. So that's all there is on the menu. Don't come here looking for anything else. On the menu, it's beignets and coffee. That's it. Don't come here asking for green tea. Don't ask for a sandwich. You won't get it. It's cash only, so you know it's a serious business. Their turnover must be crazy. The beignets just arrived. They're looking and feeling fresh. They're hot to Ross. She did say very hot. Yeah, there's nothing left to do but stuck in, honestly.
Okay, it is incredibly hot. Incredibly hot. It reminds me of like a really gooey, sweet, delicious donut from down the seafront back in the UK. But delicious, delicious, delicious.
There's now sugar all over the camera.
There's sugar all over everything.
I was expecting it to be really dry, but it's so crispy on the outside. You get inside, it's so soft and doughy. Like Kate said, if you've ever had a donut from a seaside, a pier in the UK, it's like that, but just less oily, less greasy. Oh, man. It just melts in your mouth in the middle. So mad. And that's when we encountered chocolate drizzle. He said it, not us. We just had the most amazing interaction with a dude called Paul. I promise you, if it was like a skit out of your favorite American sitcom, and he was like, if you want recommendations for food, who are you gonna trust? Are you gonna trust me, or are you gonna trust Google? So as soon as he said that, well, we know what time it is. He's given us a ton of local recommendations, so we're gonna check them all out. He said Café Du Monde, well, luckily we already went there. He said Café Beignet, we have to try the other one as well. He said we've got to get some shrimp and grits from a spot around the corner, and he said, music to my ears, that we've got to go to Jamaica Jerk House. So we've ended up in this local area. I don't know what the actual area is called, but we're walking down Magazine Street and just got sucked into this hot chocolate shop. Well, it's an entire chocolate shop. And this is a peppermint drinking chocolate, which was $4. And I was expecting, well, it was almost $5. I was expecting an actual drink. It's basically a shot. So I guess we're starting drinking early today. That's absolutely divine. If you know what an after 8 is, it's like they turned that into a drink, but it's not sickly. We also got some chocolate that we shouldn't have. It's like a strawberry chocolate mix. I mean, come on, look at that. How could you resist? So yeah, we're in a local area now. Might even chat to some people, see where they recommend going around here, but it's a lot less touristy than where we were. Obviously, like Bourbon Street, it's just heaving with people, even at 11 o'clock in the morning, everyone's out drinking. Here, it's a bit more chill. People are going to yoga and stuff. It's a Monday, fam.
It does actually taste like an egg right?
Right?
It's like they just melted up the egg and frothed it up a bit. I like that more than I expected I will. I wouldn't drink it all though. So
That's
to you.
absolutely fine, because see me, yeah, I can do that. Get yourself down to this area. We'll put it on the screen because I can't remember what it is right now. I'm going to check out some more. And then later, we're obviously going to some cheaper spots. We're also going to some of the more of the viral spots that appear everywhere when you type New Orleans. We're at a spot called District. They do sliders, donuts, burgers, and this is a spot that, again, is popping off everywhere. Now, we could have come for the donuts, but we've already had beignets today, and so what we came for is the burgers. They do all sorts of burgers. Obviously, you've got a classic beef burger, but there's loads of chicken burgers and fish burgers as well. We've got one of their classic chicken burgers. Sounds really good, and Kate also got a tangerine juice. Never seen that on the menu before.
It's tangy. I love it.
You love it.
It's like really sweet and fruity. Works for me.
Is it better than a classic orange juice or like a freshly squeezed orange juice?
I wouldn't say better. I'd say it's just like a slightly different taste. Like it's just more tangy than like a classic orange juice.
Okay, as I said, we got chicken burgers. There were 3 options: fried, blackened, and something else that I can't remember up on the screen. Blackened seems to be they just grill it and then slap bare seasoning on top of it. Now, seasoning for me, mad important. Seasoning for Kate, gotta be important, otherwise this wouldn't be happening. So, I'm liking the look of the seeds on top of the bun.
The bun's like really like airy soft.
Yeah. It feels like a good bun. Alright, let's go.
Very well seasoned. And juicy still.
Yeah, I mean, like, honestly, you can go to a restaurant and pay like $20, $30, $40 and get a dry chicken breast. This chicken breast is so moist. We're literally in like, they've got an open kitchen, but it's a little cafe really. The seasoning, immaculate. It's not too salty, because sometimes you slap too much seasoning on this and you just want to drink water for the rest of the day. This is, yeah man, look at this cross section. The pickle's setting it off. The sauce is nice, nicely balanced. It's a Monday lunchtime, it's pretty busy in here, but not too busy. It's easy to just walk in. Try again. And the bun's like toasted on the inside, so you get an extra layer of crunch when you bite into it. I don't think enough people are talking about that spot, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what you think, but that's my take.
I mean, I did find it on TikTok, but only, I feel like, in one video out of the many that I looked at. So yeah, maybe it's not as well known. Maybe it's a little hidden secret, and it's more known for the donuts.
Exactly. Which, I mean, I'm sure the donuts are great. We looked at
They look delicious.
But-
and ice cream. But we've already eaten sweet treats today. So.
Exactly. And that chicken was phenomenal.
The good thing about that spot as well is that it was much of a lighter option. Like a lot of the places that I found here, there's like real hearty comfort food, which is great. I love comfort food as a northerner. But sometimes you just want a light bite, something that sits easy on the stomach, you know? And that was the best choice.
Severely underrated. Quite underrated. It was busy in there for a Monday as well. It's like a Monday lunchtime.
Again, I think it's one of those spots that's maybe locally known, not necessarily as touristy.
Okay, well, we're not here to gatekeep, so get yourself down to District and try the chicken burger. We got the blackened one, but you get the fried one as well. There are 3 different options.
And try the donuts and tell us what they're like.
Exactly. And if you've been there before, let us know in the comments. This neighbourhood was by far our favourite. We stopped to have a glass of wine when a huge queue started forming across the road, so I had to check it out. What is the deal with this? Because I'm not from around here.
So it's like ice and then flavoring on it.
Okay. And is it good? Because like I've seen so many people waiting for this since we've been here.
Yes.
Yeah?
It's hot. It's delicious.
Okay. Good. What do you recommend to get?
I recommend strawberry and crinkle cut.
Okay.
So good.
Oh, thank you. Hi. Can I get a kid cup, please? Is that all right?
Yeah.
I just wanted to try something because. Thank you. I'm from London.
Oh, I've been there a little bit there.
Oh, amazing. And can I get the strawberry basil, please? Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, base.
Great. Thank you. Total is score 67.
Okay. Thank you.
What's the name for the order?
Jordan.
Jordan.
Yeah. I've seen a lot about snow cones before, but we never really had one. So. Yeah.
We were just sitting having some really, really nice wines in a little place down this magazine street we've been walking along all day. And we noticed this spot opposite that does snow cones, which is not really a thing in the UK. Like, you don't really see that a lot. So it caught our attention. And then as time went on, the queue got longer and longer. More people arrived, adults, kids, all sorts of people. So we had to get one. Jordan ran over there. We got a strawberry basil snow cone, which is way less luminous than a lot of the cones that we saw. There was like bright yellow, bright pink, bright blue. So we're hoping that this one is maybe a bit more natural. Probably not, but we'll have it anyway.
I think they said this one was house-made, so whereas the other ones were like, yeah.
Factory made syrup.
Exactly.
We'll see.
So this is what first ever snow
Yeah.
cone taste.
And when I say it's not a thing in the UK, it kind of is like a slush puppy. I think I would say is the equivalent in the UK.
Yeah.
Almost.
But not in the same way.
Yeah. Similar. It's very basil-y.
Really?
The first taste I got was basil, like I was eating a pizza.
It's okay, by the way, if this doesn't slap, because everything we've had so far we've said slap, so this is okay if it doesn't slap.
I think it's too basil-y for me. Like, I feel like, yeah, I'm eating a pizza with basil on it.
Let me see the situation. You know what?
I think it's refreshing.
I actually really like it. I was ready to hate on it. I genuinely, because we've liked everything we've had so far, and so I already feel like you're like.
That's because we research our places.
I know. I can already tell what your rating is going to be for this, but honestly, like, for me, bear in mind, people recommended flavours to get, and I ignored every single one of them because I wanted to get what I wanted to get.
So what flavours did they recommend?
Someone said get the rainbow colour. Big man, I'm 32 years old. I do not need the whole alphabet of E numbers in my system. I say it was kind of worth the hype. I'm glad I went over there and waited for this.
If I go on this flavour, I'm going to say overhyped because too basil-y for me. I don't really taste much strawberry, I just taste basil. It's like the cilantro, coriander thing of coriander haters.
You heard it here first.
Too much basil.
So this place is slightly overhyped. Today has obviously been a fantastic introduction to the food scene in New Orleans. However, there are some staples that we still obviously need to try. Now, one of them is obviously gumbo. We've got to try some jambalaya as well. This one's for you, Mum. Always making jambalaya at home. So we're gonna try the real thing and let you know if yours is dead or not. And we're going to a spot now that is super viral. I mean, we walked past it at 11:30 this morning. Bearing in mind, it's like lunch and dinner spot, and the queue was already around the block. So hopefully, Google was saying that it's not too busy right now. I don't know how accurate that Google tracking thing is. If you've ever had any success with it, let me know, because for me, it's always busy anyway, whenever it says it's not busy. And let's see what the hype is about. And obviously, this is our first time trying Creole food in general, and definitely in Louisiana.
We've just arrived at the restaurant, Napoleon House, and as Jordan said earlier in the day, there's a huge queue. We turn up and there's no queue, but we saw a huge group walking along the street, so sprinted inside and beat them all. Just waiting to be seated. They're all outside.
Now there's a fat off queue. I was like, Kate, run across the road. I'll go and do all the scenic shots. Run. And just as Kate got in the door, bare people rolled up. Literally a group of like 25 people, and we've just been talking about it. It is cute as hell in here.
Cozy vibes.
But does the food
Smells
slap?
good. Smells good.
Does the food slap though? Because that's what we're here for.
I think
Is it overrated or not?
It's got a lot of high ratings on Google.
Say less. I can't quite get over the prices on this menu. It's like the most reasonable stuff we've seen since we've been in the US. A whole gumbo, $12. Jambalaya, $15. Beers, $6. Cocktails, $11. This is like unheard of prices. And this is a pop-in spot.
So the food arrived rapidly, I think within like 6 minutes of ordering. We've got a jambalaya and a gumbo, the classics. Let's tuck in.
You're doing the so-so face.
No, the flavours are good. I feel like it could be a bit hotter.
A bit what?
Hotter. It's hot, but you know you want your food like piping hot.
Yeah.
But the flavours are nice.
I see what you mean. It's not lukewarm, but it's like, this is not a joke. Like, my mum's a good cook, sure, but she's not from Louisiana. But I can't lie. I mean, it's good, but like, the queues out the door earlier, maybe the gumbo will redeem it. I'm expecting the gumbo to redeem this situation. It's really, I mean, I don't know what gumbo is supposed to taste like, to be honest, so. There's like a ball of rice in the middle that I guess you scoop along with it and it soaks up some of the liquid. Obviously there's bread on the side as well. I don't know what it's supposed to taste like. It tastes a little bit like a seafood bisque. It's aight. I'm sure there's better ones in this city. It's aight. That's it.
I too, I've never eaten this before. It smells like TC bisque. I agree. I feel like it doesn't have that much flavour.
Yeah, it's just lacking flavour. It's kind of just like, yeah, we boiled some seafood and then...
Maybe it needs some more seasoning. I don't know. I don't know what it's supposed to taste like.
I imagine, honestly, I feel like it's supposed to taste better than this.
For the jambalaya.
Which wasn't as good as my mum.
If the jambalaya was hotter, I think it would have been way better.
I don't know if it's just because it was in one of the more touristy areas. I mean, right now, there are so many walking tours happening. But that food was mid.
It's annoying because it did come highly recommended on a lot of things I looked at. So I thought, oh, this must be legit. Maybe the other food is better. Maybe the sandwiches, which looked really good. So maybe they taste better. I don't know.
I feel like if you're getting a 4.6, was it? And you're popping off
4.8,
or maybe even 4.8, and you're popping off on TikTok and you're viral, you can't be serving New Orleans food that's not popping. The jambalaya should be flames.
It should be hot.
It should be hot.
Literally flames.
Gumbo should be flames. Like, yeah, man. So for me, that place was...
I think the one positive was it was very reasonably priced.
Super reasonably priced, and the ambiance was great. You really felt like you were in a really traditional, old school, what I imagine, almost like, what's the word? Almost like Prohibition era kind of decor inside. So that was really, really cool. And the service was really good. But yeah, nah, overrated as hell. I'm sure you can get way better.
Yeah. We'll try and find it tomorrow.
100%. Now we're heading to the Jazz Street. Jazz.
Have you ever accidentally ended up in New Orleans during Jazz Week? If not, you should definitely try it.
Everybody was singing along. Oh, y'all sing along, y'all sing this goddamn beautiful song. Everybody, here we go, sing. It's comforting you. That's what.
Having fried chicken at 11:30 in the morning is kind of mad, and it's not something we've ever done before unless it's on waffles. However, we're here at one of the original Popeyes. Now, this isn't the very first one. The first one is unfortunately closed down. However, it's good enough. This is one of the very first ones, and it's one of the only ones that has the authentic Louisianan, New Orleans architecture as well. So we're gonna go inside and we're gonna check it out. We have Popeyes in the UK, but it's a very recent thing, only in the last few years. And I've only been there like once or twice, so I don't even know what's good. I think we gotta get some tenders. We gotta get a chicken sandwich. That'll do. Ghost pepper. No, they're moving mad. Let's get the OG. This is the sandwich. Surely, classic or spicy. It's gotta be spicy. No side, no drink. Why would you want to put bacon on it? Cajun spread, all good. All right, tenders, signature chicken or wings? Get 3-piece tenders. And let's get the classic so we can just compare the spicy versus Mardi Gras mustard in a bumper cup. Customer service, questionable, but whatever. A lot of grease on the bag.
Yeah, I feel like it smells greasy in here.
Oh, this is the sandwich, okay. And then we've got the cheese. Chicken looks really sad.
It looks like it needs a bit more colour. Oh, that doesn't. That is bright. The sauce is bright. I don't think I could eat the sauce.
This burger looks very decent though. I'm not even gonna waste any time. Is it spicy? Yeah. Spicy. My mouth is heating up. The chicken is juicy. It's very, it's good chicken meat. The seasoning blend it down. I might be wrong. The seasoning is pretty good. If a little too salty. Okay.
These are fine. Like
Fine.
The coating's a bit dry.
Yeah, it looks kind of dry.
And I'm wondering how, because surely this is some of the first batch they've cooked today.
Or it's left over from yesterday.
Could be.
Oh, that is juicy though.
But the coating dries your mouth out.
I get it. That is super juicy, but it's lacking something. It's nice though. This is strong, like 6 out of 10 for tenders.
For me, this is like nice enough.
Is it beating the Asian McSpicy? If you've never had a McSpicy in Asia, anywhere, but preferably Thailand, get that immediately. It shits on this. This is good though, it's fine. But
I don't think it's any better than having it in London when we've had it.
I kind of feel like it might even not be as good, to be honest. I feel like it's a little bit overhyped. The way that Popeyes burst onto the scene, everyone was like, oh my God, go Popeyes! I feel like this is a little bit overhyped. And for this to be one of the flagship ones as well, yeah man, sight. Having Popeyes in New Orleans feels a little bit like a rite of passage, right? And to be honest, it was a cheap option, right? This was one of the cheap options, so we had to review it. And the burger and the tenders was like $12. I think that's pretty good. It was kind of av though.
It was very average. I think it was better in London.
And that is really disappointing, flying, flipping 5,000 miles, 6,000 miles, and it's not as good.
At least we didn't just come for that though.
Yeah, of course, we didn't just come for that. So I want to say this one is overhyped. You can skip it. You can probably get a way better chicken burger.
Very overhyped.
Very overhyped. Okay.
Well, it's just fast food, isn't it?
All right, cool. So we meet in the middle. Anyway, we got a great selection of other places, local spots to go to today, thanks to my guy Paul from yesterday, remember. So we're on our way to check them out.
Thanks to Paul's recommendations and the tips of some friends too, we spent a whole day exploring Bywater, an eclectic neighbourhood known for its street art, offbeat bars and bohemian vibe mixed with Creole heritage, before making our way to the final spot of the trip.
We're here at Jamaican Jerk House. Shout out my guy Paul. Say no more. There's no more to it. Let's just get inside. Smells a bit funky. Jerk chicken, rice and peas, 2 sides of your choice, $19. Not bad. Jerk corn is $25. Bombo clap. The music is excessively loud in here, so I'm gonna do my best. But so far, so good. I asked for something and they didn't have it. I asked for some callaloo on the side, they didn't have it. For me, that screams authenticity, so I'm excited. The portions look massive though, which is a bit peak. We got jerk chicken, half, with rice and peas, plantain, steamed cabbage, because they didn't have callaloo, and a beef patty. I've seen the patty. Looks like the filling is missing a little bit still, but let's see.
Okay, first off, something about this smells really different to what I would expect from jerk chicken. Like a certain ingredient I can smell that I don't typically smell. I don't know what it is.
The sauce is bare cinnamony.
I don't like that.
The rice and peas has a lot of herbs that I'm not expecting to see.
Yeah, I think like there's a lot of herb on the chickens.
But they're using gungo peas though, that's legit. Like, we started using kidney beans in the UK, so that's actually kind of legit. I'll be honest, the rice and peas is actually very nice. It's a little bit salty, as seems to be a lot of the food here. But honestly, the rice and peas is actually nice. That nice and peas, yeah?
That too is quite salty.
Is it?
But again, quite nice.
All right, listen, we know what we're here for. I'm actually just going to pick up this leg.
It doesn't taste like jerk how I know it.
There's elements of jerk, right?
Spicy.
Do you know what? There is actually elements that taste like jerk. Here's the thing. I don't think this has been marinated long enough. Jerk chicken needs to be marinated minimum 24 hours. And you need to score the raw chicken as well and really get the rub underneath the skin. I feel like the marinade is just on the top of it, and it might have been done overnight, but you didn't really get into it properly. So on top, the flavor's nice, but the chicken itself doesn't have that smoky flavor that I really associate with jerk. That's where I'm at. Let me get into this patty real quick.
Oh, the plantain is delicious.
Plantain is delicious, yeah? Something about the Americas, they just deliver on plantain. We're in Costa Rica, the plantain was the best I've ever had in my life.
It's very, very thin.
It's quite thin. There's not a lot of filling. The filling that is there is the beefy flavor's good. Normally, you get a bit of kick of spice.
Not punchy enough.
Yeah, I feel like the Scotch bonnet's missing. The pastry is spot on. I'd eat it all, but yeah, man. All right, let's finish this off and we'll give it a score. I'm gonna be honest, we forgot to record an outro. But if we did, we'd have said that Jamaican kitchen was overhyped, especially after going to Chubby's in Toronto. Click here if you want to see why. Thank you to New Orleans, an absolutely epic city that we cannot wait to go back to. There's really nothing in the world like it.